Hi guys, my name is Shabir Shams and I'm the CEO of Kettle Oak. We're a property management and investment company and we're based out of Chicago. We have team members working in Chicago, in Pakistan, in India, and in Canada, and together we manage 900 plus properties across the world for investors. Our clients are based out of Pakistan, India, Dubai, Australia, UK, US, and other countries as well. If you are an international investor and are looking to invest in the Chicago rental real estate market, this video is for you. Step number one, set up a budget for your investment. Funds have to be liquid and they have to be wired to Kettle Oak's account at the time of purchase. US and Canadian citizens can get a bank mortgage with about 30% down payment. Kettle Oak can provide all the paperwork necessary to the bank for financing if required. In that case, you can pay for the property purchase in monthly installments. This is not, however, available to non-US or non-Canadian citizens and residents. For international investors, you have to arrange the total sale amount in cash or via lender in your country. In certain unique cases, we are able to provide you financing if you have a 50% down payment. We provide a turnkey solution to all our investors, especially the international ones. There is a one-time cost of $5,500 to set up your LLC and to set up your bank account. Your physical presence is not required, and everything is done electronically through DocuSign, etc. Step number two, we create an LLC for you, which is a limited liability company. It takes about 10 days to create an LLC, and we also get you a tax identification number. This number is necessary to collect rent payments and to file your taxes as well. Step number three, we open up a US bank account under your name or your company's name. You can check your balances anytime. You can wire money in and out. You can repatriate the money to any account, any country in the world as well. You can wire money into this account and wire money out of this account to any account in any bank in any country in the world. Step number four, we purchase the property under your LLC. Kettle Oak will assist with all the paperwork and coordinate with the attorney, the government, all the institutions, etc., to assist you with all the steps. The process takes about 30 to 45 days, and you get a title and an ownership certificate in the end. You can rent this property to anyone, to friends, family. You can live it on yourself. You can keep it vacant. हम आपको असिस्ट कर सकते हैं गवर्नमेंट हाउसिंग के लिए या हम कोई मार्केट टेनेंट आपके लिए उसमें लाते हैं जो हमारी लिस्ट है उसमें अमूमन all the properties are already rented out, so your rent basically starts from the day you purchase the property. Multiple investors can also get together and purchase a property under the LLC as well. Under one LLC, you can have up to 256 partners. Step number five, collect and enjoy the rent payments. Kettle Oak assists with ongoing rent collection, maintenance, coordination, utility payments, and property tax payments for a flat fee of $120 per month. If you have more than 4 properties, the price goes further down to $99, and in some cases, also at $75 per month. So Section 8 tenants, which are government-subsidized tenants, the government covers up to 100% of the total rent. In certain cases where the government covers less than 100%, the tenant is supposed to pay the balance. Kettle Oak will collect the rent payment on your behalf from the tenant as well, and then deposit the rent payments in your account. Rent payments are deposited on the first of every month by the government. Kettle Oak does not charge any fees for the purchase of the property, but there are closing costs associated with buying a property. अमूमन ये 3% to 5% of the sale price होती है. So for example, if you purchase a property for $100,000, expect to pay about $3,000 to $5,000 for the total closing of the property. There are no other hidden charges associated. Investing in rental properties in the US does not qualify you for immigration. ये एक बहुत common question है कि क्या हमें immigration, green card, E2 visa, EB5 visa मिल सकती है? Unfortunately, the answer is no. However, there are certain cases जहाँ पे आपको E2 और EB5 qualification होती है. वो कैसे होती है? Businesses, if you invest in a business at least 50%, then you qualify for an E2 visa. For EB5, you have to invest $1.5 million, hire 10 US citizens, and then qualify for that, which eventually leads to a green card. If you want, you can reach out to us for further details or refer to a well-qualified, well-reputable immigration attorney, and they can help you as well. We maintain strict data privacy and are confidential about our transactions. Your details are not shared with anyone, and all the data is encrypted in our servers. हमें पता है कि ये बहुत एक personal decision है. लोग इसकी बहुत privacy रखना चाहते हैं, and we do the same. We ensure that No details are spelled out. Our staff is very professional, and you can be very free in discussing what your investment options are and what do you want to do. Let's take the example of a property that we have for sale at 9315 South University in Chicago. एक 6-bedroom, 3-bath house है. It's rented out to a government agency. Property sale है for $200,000, which is $2 lakh. Monthly rent uska hai $2,300 for a total gross rent of $27,600. इसका gross ROI बनता है फिलहाल 13.8%. इसके अंदर जब हम taxes, water bill, electricity, gas, etc., जो भी इसके अमूमन expenses होते हैं वो सारे कट करते हैं, as well as जो हमारी management fees है. So those expenses come to about $6,248. So after paying for everything, the net rent on this property is $21,353 or $1,779 per year at a net ROI of 10.7%, which is fantastic. So the average ROI in Chicago properties is lagbhag at an average of about 10%. But you can look at our list where we list all the Chicago rental properties for sale and see exactly which property gives what. लोग पूछते हैं कि why Chicago? And the answer to that is that you compare it with other cities in the world as well. So for example, in New York, it is 2 to 6% due to high property prices, significant costs with property taxes, maintenance, and management. California, it is 2% to 5% because of taxes, insurance costs, and regulations. In Florida, it is 4 to 8% with challenges such as climate, insurance cost, etc., etc. Karachi ke andar, it's 4 to 8% with challenges such as political instability, fluctuating economic conditions, issue with property rights, and depreciating and volatile PKR currency. Mumbai ke andar, it's about 2% to 5% due to very expensive real estate in India, especially in Mumbai. In Dubai, it is 5 to 8% with even lower yields in some areas because of a higher acquisition cost, volatile market hai wahan pe, and then oil prices and regulatory changes also impact Dubai prices as well. In Toronto, it is 3% to 6% due to high property prices, property taxes, maintenance costs, and regulations like rent control. In Sydney, it is 2% to 4% due to higher property prices, leading to very low ROIs eventually. Or London ke andar 2% to 5% hai due to high property prices, high acquisition costs, taxes like council tax, stamp duty, etc., and sometimes lower than expected rental increases also. So why Chicago and what are the pros and cons? Section 8, Southside Chicago sometimes gets a bad rep. And people view it कि यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा crime है, vandalism होती है, property destroy हो जाएगी, and so on. But beneath the whole negative persona and perspectives, there is a true investment gem. And we personally feel that the opportunity is huge for high monthly rental income. वो कैसे? वो ऐसे के Chicago properties are generally undervalued than their cousins, for example, in New York, in California, in Miami, other parts of Florida, etc. So for an investment of say $80,000 to $150,000, you can get rent up to from $1,200 to $2,200 a month gross. Yes, vandalism hota hai. Yes, there is a bit of a crime, but that's common for any city in the world, whether it's New York, whether it's Karachi, whether it's Mumbai, whether it's Sydney, whether it's Toronto, etc. The goal is that through proper property management, we help you keep your property stabilized. Unka regular rent aa raha hai. हम maintenance time पे करते हैं, for example, if there are any broken bulbs, clogged toilets, leaky faucets, etc. And we make sure that through regular connection with the tenant, through inspections, through visits, हम property को safe रख सकें from vandalism and any other excessive wear and tear. While we do not advocate for buying a property in bad neighborhoods, the true investment potential are emerging markets. जहाँ पे medium to moderate safety है, demographics in place है, जहाँ पे income level stabilized है, जहाँ पे government अच्छा rent देती है as compared to the property prices. For example, you can always invest $1 million in a house in Chicago, in certain posh areas, in Toronto, in Karachi, best of the best areas में, but the rate of investment drops significantly. जो कोई कराची में रहता है, मुंबई में रहता है, टोरंटो में रहता है, for example, they can vouch this fact that the property prices are high. Yes, you do get good returns in the sense that आपका rent dollar amount में ज़्यादा है या PKR में ज़्यादा है या Indian rupee में higher है, but the rate of the return on the actual investment is very low. And due to our based on और estimates, जो हमने estimates किए हैं, लोगों से बात की है, research की है, study की है, ये anywhere from 1.8 to 5% ही होता है, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं होता. So we would suggest that depending on your investment profile, depending on your goal, you make your decision accordingly. And then we are always there at Kettle and Oak to help you from just not an investment perspective, where we take care of your LLC, your registration, your maintenance, your utility bill payments, your property tax payments, but ongoing management and investments as well. So we help you achieve that as well, whether you're living in Chicago or whether you could be living anywhere in the world. We've been in business since 2016. We've helped hundreds of clients, all these years. I'm almost 7, up to almost 8th year pe ab ja rahe hain. And if you're serious about investing in Chicago, we're here to help you. Our team is ready. You can personally connect with us. We'll set up a conference call as a follow-up. We'll connect with you on email. If you need to look at the properties that we have for sale, we can send you that as well. And you can also see the link that is associated with this video and get more details. Thank you so much, and hope to see you as a landlord, as an investor in Chicago, and enjoy the huge dollar returns that Chicago has to offer you. Thank you, and take care. God bless.